Warning: the bullshit you're about to hear is going to be explicit. If you have fucked up, horrible feelings about life, skip us. But if you're okay with laughing at yourself and being cool, then cool. Continue watching this fucking video, bitch, and we'll see you at the end when you watch the next one right after or even before. I don't give a fuck. But your mama, she hot. Give her my number so I can give it to Bear. Love you.
All right, welcome to the A.Y.F.S podcast. My name is Mr. Forrest Bear. I'm here with Concept Lives and Mookie is 93. Welcome, and we're going to be talking shit about something today. I'm not in charge of that.
Your lack of a hairline.com.
That's always
honestly though, like not having a hairline is half a blessing because I hate getting my hair lined up, like because I don't have the right forehead for that, and not having a hairline to be able to just be like, I'm just gonna be bald and I'm not gonna choose anything else is half a blessing, I think. Because
the sucky thing would just be if you had to be bald but you didn't have the head to be bald. That would suck.
That would suck. You know, like well, y'all remember Preston?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't technically have the head to be bald, but he
that
rocked
man,
it.
That boy's head was the shape of a Jolly Rancher sucker.
No, it was literally the shape of a peanut, like from the Proud Family movie.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
That was my boy. Though. So shout out
head
to you,
on,
Preston.
he looks like a fucking. It was like a perfect Jolly Rancher sucker shaped head. Yeah.
But shout out to you, Preston. It's all
I
love,
saw this
promise.
bitch on TikTok recently this week. She had a fucking 6 head. Like she probably could have fit all 10 of my fingers on her forehead.
You got some big ass fingers too.
Big ass fingers, hold on. I got long fingers.
That's a little too much.
Like I could palm her forehead like a
one.
basketball. That's how big this shit was.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I seen you palm a basketball, so if somebody could hold that on their forehead, that's all bad. 2 of them?
Man, damn.
That's a ram right there.
That shit would look like a Nerf ball in my hands.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But yeah, so what we're doing today is we're gonna go through this BuzzFeed article.
Damn, I can swim in her gap.
Right? About 19 money-saving hacks, quote unquote, from quote unquote extreme cheapskates that'll leave you either impressed or mortified. Now,
these cheapskates grew up in the hood before. Anytime.
Bear me though, we know these things. I mean,
Yeah, I don't.
We probably know a couple of them at least.
I wasn't that privileged, bitch.
I mean, you had some privilege there. Though.
But y'all, David Bowie, lightning bolt in the background.
Hey, leave my lightning bolts alone. It matches my tattoo, okay? It matches my tattoo.
What, your lower back tattoo?
No, my chest tattoo.
When did you get a chest tattoo, you little slut?
Like 4 years ago.
What the hell?
Bitch, I've never seen your chest, so I wouldn't know. Don't talk to me
That's
like
true.
that.
Then there's a reason for that. I don't just show off my chest like that.
You know what?
All right.
I'm gonna go get Derek's mask and put it on you.
Yeah, that's a cute mask. I love his mask.
It is.
I don't like wearing it because
I'm gonna get you the hood, like horrible dog, like collar though. Like the whole
Get the spike collar.
Yeah.
Spike one.
No, not the spike collar. No. I'm gonna do like, you remember how John Cena back in the day used to have like the whole like lock fence. I'm gonna get you that one.
I hate you.
It's gonna be like, hold on, it's gonna be like that now offensive line from Ludacris's song. It feels like a midget can hang up from my necklace.
Oh damn. I honestly didn't realize that was offensive either. I'll be honest.
Now it is, yeah.
But I didn't know that midget was an inappropriate word. Like I didn't even know where
That's
it came from.
because we grew up in like learning what was offensive when you go to like the schools we've been to in life before college. Like you didn't know that certain shit was offensive. You just said the shit because
if it wasn't for I had a homeboy that was that size as well, I wouldn't have known that either.
We actually had somebody from our freshman year of high school, Bear, who was a little person.
Yeah, he was
and his best friend was 6'5".
Yeah.
Right.
6'5", skinny black dude from like fresh out of Africa, damn near.
That was the bro. That was the bro right there. So that's why I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll just find something new.
I'm sorry, people, if you hear craziness or see craziness. My dog is trying to get comfortable. So you should already know Watson loves to exactly.
But just off the bat, so we're gonna go through the list first, and then we're gonna talk about
Bet you do like it off the
our
bat.
hacks. You just shut up. Shut up. And like I said, Bear and I, we probably have some better hacks than these because I mean it was survival for us. It was a necessity versus people like I think these people are gonna be more like I want to do this versus us we had to do this. You know?
Right.
Right.
So all right, let's start off with this first one here. All right, the first one is this legend who stole and returned Christmas. Throughout the year, I take things from my family, and they think that it's missing. And then on Christmas, I give it back to them as a gift.
Oh shit, Bear does this with his kids.
Wow.
I was gonna say this sounds like some shit you would do.
Fuck no.
That does sound like something you would do.
No. I'm a thoughtful
You'd be like,
gift
you
giver.
wasn't paying attention. Here you go.
If I give you a gift, no, because I ain't going through your shit. First of all, like, no, like I don't like people going through my stuff. And it's like set up in my apartment now. My bathroom is connected to my closet, so when I have guests, they can easily just peek into my closet whenever they want. And I'm just like, I hate that. So like, it's a beautiful like thing when I'm getting dressed, but then when I have guests, it is the worst feeling in the world. Yeah,
I don't know. This is not genius. This is just fucked up. I'll be honest.
Bear does it. Bear definitely.
That's pretty grimy.
Or his 32
Hey.
kids he don't want to claim.
You know what though? Like for kids, like
Look,
for kids,
if you
though,
have 32 fucking kids, there's no
Yeah.
way.
if you have 32
everybody's getting a
kids,
toy.
and if like for example, that you know some kids like you'll take something away from them, and like forget about it, and then like they don't ask about it for like 8 or 9 months. You could do that with those types of toys. Just take their toy and then re-gift it for Christmas. And like, oh my god, I love it. And like they don't even remember that they had it in the first place.
Y'all would be some scary ass parents. Let me just say
That's the reason I don't have children.
Yeah.
That's also the reason.
You're gonna end up
So-
adopting. Watch.
Or I don't claim them.
They gonna get that too.
You already don't claim your kids, Bear.
Whatever.
All
it's
right.
fine.
Second
That's
one
good
is
though.
the couple that was a little too close for comfort. We're so cheap that we share our tooth floss.
That's
Oh,
gross.
God.
Oh shit! No, we're not doing that.
There ain't
boo-boo.
there ain't no reason to be doing that. All you gotta do is get you
I
one
low
piece
key
of
feel like
floss
I have
and
to
go from
throw
there.
up.
No, that's
Yeah,
not as
that ain't
bad
good.
as sharing a toothbrush. Like,
You can
no.
fold a paper and fucking do
people.
that.
If you are too cheap to afford thread for your teeth, take some old clothes and just take the threading out of it and floss with that shit and throw it away.
Another
Don't recycle
question
that shit.
has COVID taught us nothing?
Or just toothpick
No,
it.
man,
Actually,
people still
you
get
know-
COVID.
Do you know how mad I'd be if like let's say for example in this scenario, if like let's say the dude had sex with somebody else that had HIV and whatever. Imagine if you get like blood.
Man, he
on
kind
the
of looked like he
floss.
got HIV. Let's be honest.
But imagine he gets
This
blood on
man
the
looks
floss.
like this man
She
looks like a
uses
Florida
it.
man.
She uses it and gets HIV, not even through sex. She got it through blood from floss.
Flossing.
People listening, since you can't see this video unless you go check us out on YouTube under the same fucking name, this man looks like a typical Florida man. That is exactly why he's sharing his tooth floss. It's dental floss anyway. People like,
Hey.
right?
But also high
still.
key though, I just said something. I
Like,
didn't
look
even
at this
realize.
man's fucking necklace. Like, look at this shit.
That I was just about to point that out because
Ugh, she got a choker on too, which y'all know chokers are the thing, but hers look like it's choking a little too strong.
no, but those little like those puka shell necklaces. Derek actually told me that before like Grindr and shit. That's how you kind of knew like who was gay because that was a
shit.
gay thing.
Man, they had them in every Disney
Oh.
Channel movie ever. Like,
And guess what happened?
I wonder if there's still a couple now.
Exactly. I need to get off of that. I'm sorry, I can't. The mom who is not about to spend money on formula. Suddenly, I stopped producing breast milk, so now I collect breast milk from my friends.
oh,
Amy is from my yoga class. Jessica is actually one of my coworkers. You know what though? I'm not gonna fault that because that's not a bad thing
bruh.
to do.
Well, you can actually buy breast milk too off the
Yeah.
internet.
If there's a surplus, then I guess that's fine to get it from there. I guess.
No,
But
it's just breast milk, honestly.
bro, like think about that. Like if you the father in the situation, and you gotta get your kid some tap milk, as I like to refer to it. Like, what if you spill it and it's like all on you, and it ain't your wife's? It's like some random person she didn't met, like just walking down the street and found it can give tap milk. Like, no,
That's tap milk phobic. You sound very tap milk phobic
I am.
right now.
If it's not like if it was my wife's, cool. But if it's somebody else, no. Like, no.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Hold on. Let's put it in perspective for like the men. That is like, damn, Bear. That is like,
I don't know.
Your wife. That's like you using someone else like sperm to inseminate your wife at home. Which yes, people do that, but we gonna put it in this perspective of niggerdom.
It's a little bit different though, because this is nutrients.
No, it's not. Oh, that's nutrients too. It contains protein.
Not the way you nasty, you gross.
It contains protein.
It's good for the
You are trash.
You know what? All I'm trying to say is that is not some shit that like is okay.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna move on for this one because
don't share your tap milk, people. Just don't.
There's no reason not to.
There's a lot of reasons not to.
You're literally like You're literally booby.
I'm lactose intolerant too, so damn sure I don't want your tap milk. Like, no.
Whatever. All right, next one. The guy who really believed that one man's trash is another man's treasure. I know this movie theater gives free refills with their popcorns and soft drinks, so I found a few containers in the trash.
This nigga a trash digger.
No, see when it goes in the trash, then it's in the no-go zone. It's in the no-go zone after that point. If you really want to save it, you would just keep the one you got from the first time you went in there and just reuse that.
No, you would just get a collectible cup.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like, yeah, why not just get the collector's cup?
Or if you real hood, you would just make food at home and just sneak it in.
On the real though, no, you would just go to the 99-cent store, get all the snacks, and like get your popcorn too, and you call it a day. Make sure your boo got a big purse that night.
All you gotta do, make some finger foods, put them in the foil, and then just bring them with you.
Bear. What size finger foods? Are we talking about like me and Concept or your fingers? Because your fingers kind of big.
I don't know, yours is longer than mine.
I got long hands. I got long fingers.
I don't know, man. You gotta
like your hands kind of big.
You have a mitt. You have a catcher's mitt. Like
hey,
we don't have that.
You can share it, everybody.
It's raining hard now.
But that's the other thing too. Is like, so. Trick of the trade for everybody. And I'm not going to tell you how I know this. I'll give you a partial hint. I used to work in application engineering, and I help people do things like this and create stuff like this. And the cups that you get stop it.
Glory hole creator.
Stop it. No, but the cups that you get in, the cups that you get in movie theaters are actually only designed to last about 2 days. If you like, for example, leave it in your car overnight, when you go to pull it out in the morning, like out of your cup holder, it's probably gonna, like the bottom is probably gonna fall out. They're not designed to last for this partially this reason. It's stupidly boring.
It is, and I'm thankful for that shit. And this man looks like he really should not be eating any more snacks from the movie theater.
I like how they got the picture of that dude there though. He just looking at him like, this did not just fucking go in there.
Right, like this man look real lonely at the movie theater. Like imagine if this was your dad. And you know his cheap ass ain't gonna buy you no snack. And you like, bruh.
This is the one time I'm happy that my dad left my house. No. If this is my father, I'd ask him to leave.
You got the best one with that.
I'm like,
I didn't invite him to not be in my life.
We can at least go to the 99-cent store and get some snacks because
there's so many
reasons not to do it.
God no.
Oh my God. No. All right, next one. The guy who dried his tissues in the sun so he could reuse them. I keep my tissues right here by the window so the sun can hit them. I might blow my nose, let them air out, dry, then reuse it again.
Bro, you gonna use that shit to like wipe your ass too at some point? So this is funny. I actually just saw a video of people using reusable toilet paper like they go and wipe their ass. With
Let me be honest though.
and then clean it, like put it in the washing machine, clean it type of shit, and then and I'm like,
when I picked this
No.
list, I didn't realize it
Yeah, I
was going
feel
to be
like this is
gross.
more of like how nasty can you be
This is
compared to
BuzzFeed.
a
When are they
hood
not
like
gross?
trick thing.
like imagine if he went to
Right.
this man's house.
I thought it was going to be
And-
hood tricks.
No,
Like I was going to give
No,
hood tricks.
this is
Now I
gross.
feel
Yeah,
underprepared.
we gotta keep going
you
now.
know what? Instead of doing that, people, instead of doing that, and you trying to do hood, just go and buy a Forever Roll. Them shits last a long time. It's helpful, it's easy, and if you want to be classy and prissy, like concept, you go and get a bidet.
I don't have a bidet. Excuse
Hey,
me, I don't have a
hey,
bidet. Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't
or
say
you can,
that.
or you can do an enema. Like it's how you ever feel. Whatever helps clean your boat.
I don't need to do that. Just give me some cheese. No, but here's the other side of this.
Nah, I'm gonna give you
This,
some gluten.
this is less than a hack because this is so stupid. Bitch, just get a hanky that you
Right,
can
get a
wash. Get a fucking handkerchief. What the
I like
fuck
how you
is
said
wrong with
hanky at
you?
first. Like you had a blanket as a child, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah, you said
No.
hanky. You had a blanket as a child. Don't lie.
No, couldn't afford it. My brothers did though. I was a little
Aw.
jealous of that. They
You
did.
didn't steal that blanket growing up. Like you don't need this shit.
Well, they're like 10 years younger than me. That's
Oh, y'all was in better conditions
That's
by then.
suspicious as fuck.
I understand that.
You're
like, dang.
that's true.
How come you
It's like,
get?
I was on-
well,
I was in the
the
come
least
up.
favorite's like out the house now. We can get cool shit.
All right, next one here. The woman who worked out at a sporting goods store instead of a gym. I like to spin on a little bike to get my workout on.
Yo,
You
that
feel
is
the
so
burn?
hood.
I'm listening to my
That is
tunes.
so
That's super
hood.
hood. Like, yeah, let me try this bike out real quick. Hold
That's
on.
almost like that's on the same level of like people leaving their kids back in the day at the McDonald's Playhouse while they
Yeah.
went to go like do business or go to work or some shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, y'all go ahead and play.
Mhm.
And my ass is about to go do whatever I need to do. That is some same level shit right here. I'm feeling this energy.
I'm gonna add to this one though. There's something I learned from D. Ray Davis. If you're gonna get a gym membership, get it at 24 Hour Fitness, cause it's 24 hours, free shower, free pool, and then you can invite bitches over. what you need a house for? Shout out to D.
that's
Ray
invite
Davis. I
bitches
love
over.
you, man.
You can't invite bitches over concept. Derek will kill you.
That's funny.
That's true.
You can fuck anybody under the sun, but if you go for that, he gonna
Yeah,
skewer
no.
your ass.
No, he might actually skin me.
Mhm.
But that no, this is
And then
actually
he gonna
like
invite Bear over to drink all your juice too while he do it.
that's nasty.
All your juice.
But this is I'm not gonna say this is low key genius. I'm gonna give her that because what are they gonna do? Say,
Yeah.
bitch, get out?
Like I'm testing. Well, they can. She gotta go to a
Eventually.
different one every day. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like
bitch, at this point, they got like exercise equipment at the hood parks
yeah.
all across LA. Just go use one of them.
All right, next one. And that same woman who washed her chlothes in her pool.
Oh god.
The chemicals in the pool are similar to the ones found in laundry
Give
detergent.
me a lyric,
Bruh,
but not the
no.
same.
It's not.
Chlorine water can turn a blonde person's hair green and can turn. I literally had some.
All your
swim
favorite
trunks as a
shirts are gonna
child.
be different
They were
colors.
green. They got turned to red.
They're gonna turn
Mhm.
nasty.
Like no.
That's all bad.
Like no. The real broke tip is, or the ghetto tip really, is to just do that shit while you're in the bathtub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
the
the
way
way
to
to do it. You wash that shit in the bathtub with you.
Wait, do you mean like
and-
Joanna Man status or you?
Yeah, you gotta wash that shit in the bathtub with you, and then hang that shit up to dry. So you in there taking a bath, and then you got like scrubbing them all and everything.
But also the stupidity of this is you're privileged enough to have
right.
a
But
pool.
you can't afford
Right.
detergent.
Hey,
Like, this is
like, bitch,
hey.
Decide
do the
what you wanna
detergent.
do
You don't need
with
a
this.
She
pool.
take no. This bitch, and she got a pool. She can easily
Yeah.
exercise too.
Right.
But this bitch is the type that she take whole paths just so she can feel underprivileged.
Ooh, right there. Let's talk about that fucking truth. Let's talk about that truth. That's what this list basically is. If we actually think about it, it's just because I don't think I've seen a black person yet or a person of color in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
of any color that
Right.
not white.
Oh, well, the black
I'm
girl
gonna-
at the very
I
first
bet
one.
you-
But yeah.
How about I bet you this next one's gonna be a non-white person. I'm gonna be so
It's the
mad.
same
Let's see.
woman.
You know, I'm gonna go down now. Hold up. The woman who turned roadkill into a meal.
That's some real
That
Southern
is
bullshit.
very Southern.
White
Tonight-
people.
And
White
the funny
people.
thing is, I
They're
can't
my
serving-
white
refute that one.
listeners.
That one's probably something that people would do.
My white listeners, the shit that you find outside that don't belong in your house, whether you killed it or whether it was just an animal or a plant, leave that shit there.
You know what? You know
Because
me-
if some little shop of horrors type shit happened to us, I'm gonna fuck somebody up. And for the people who don't understand that reference, Little Shop of Horrors is a great fucking movie to watch too, especially the extended ending, the original ending. But basically, this white man kept feeding a plant blood to the point that the plant was able to like grow humongous and have little like versions of him because he could talk and sing like in everybody's house, and they took over the whole fucking world. Yep. And even killed the guy that like found it. So we're not about to do no Little Shop of Horror
Didn't
bullshit because you
Didn't even
wanted
give
to
him a
find something.
spoiler alert.
White people, stop trying to
For
discover
old-ass
shit that's
movies,
already been discovered.
But the thing I will give you, and this is a little bit different now. It's the same and different at the same time. If you hit a deer, I would say that's a type of roadkill. Depending on how
you hit a
you
deer,
kill it.
you gonna be roadkill too.
I'm about to say, if you hit a deer and
It's
your
almost
car
like
is
hitting a
still
moose.
okay, you better take that motherfucker home with you. It's like, it didn't break your car?
But that's what I'm saying. Is like if it's like a deer, just take it. But like here it says tonight we're serving barbecued rabbit and a
You know what,
tossed
people,
salad made with
if
flowers
you
that we gathered.
do some
Wait,
shit
flowers
like this,
that you gathered? What?
I mean, there are edible flowers, but I wouldn't like go out my way.
people, if you do some shit like this, I hope you get fucked up by a moose. And them things like to swim too. I hope in some point in your life you get fucked up by a moose.
I
That's all
just
bad.
can't with these
Yep.
people. I got it.
Side note fact though, did you know that some moose get
Oh
attacked?
God, no. Oh God, no. Stop. Read that
Oh.
title.
Let me just read the title real quick. I have to. The woman who peed in a jar to lower her water bill. This is where I deposit my urine.
And she gonna
Quite
smell that
pungent.
shit?
Quite pungent. Wow. Why did you need to tell
Oh,
me that it was
God.
quite pungent? And why'd you put it in an apple
Straight
juice
up.
jar?
That's worse than the fucking what's in the
this.
fucking like
Hold
cottage or what's in the like the dairy jar in our house.
Ma'am, at this point, just
Straight
get an
up.
outhouse. Okay?
Right?
'Cause it involves
Just piss
no
on the
plumbing.
wall or an
Hey.
outside somewhere. Just do the ghetto shit.
God, man, I would hate to go. This is like the type of person's house where they say like, "Oh, don't flush the toilet paper down the toilet." It's like,
What's it there
No,
for?
no. In some places you can't.
true,
you
some
actually
places. I'm
can't.
talking about
Yeah.
if you're in America and you got to do that shit, I'm leaving. I'm like, you know what?
Hey,
I'm
Bear,
going.
Bear, what were you gonna say before I read that?
Oh,
Because
that was
I'm
like it was
just-
random fun
I'm
fact
grossed out.
actually, because Mookie did bring up that moose can swim. I just had a random thought that did you know that moose also get attacked by orcas?
I have questions.
Yeah, no.
Orcas
There are times
also-
where they go to a
orcas
lake
hunt
where
sharks.
orcas
How?
come into the same lake and they attack moose as predators. So yeah, so
Really?
they eat by moose.
Bruh,
Which is why you usually don't want to be near moose in the water because they might get attacked and you might be on the list too.
You know how mad I'd be if I
You'd be
was
on the
a
list
moose
for
and I got
a
attacked by
moose,
an
yeah.
orca.
Orcas don't attack humans though. They're like they realize that we're top of the food chain type of shit, and they leave us alone. But did you guys know they do hunt sharks?
Yeah,
for
they
fun,
eat
right?
their
Who's they?
orcas.
Killer whales.
They eat their like livers.
So what they do is because they're always in a pack, and like especially like great white sharks are generally always alone. And so what they do is they come up alongside of it and they flip it over on its back because they know once you do, it's defenseless and doesn't do anything, and basically suffocates it because now it can't breathe and it
See,
has
the
no
thing
sense
is,
of
when
awareness.
you flip it over
And so,
on its back,
What they do
Wow.
after is they go up and they bite the liver because the liver is like a nice little juicy, like
It's
it
full of
basically gets them
protein.
high. It's full of proteins enough to get them high. They get a nice little effect from it, and they don't eat it the whole thing. They just take a bite where it is because they know where the liver is, and they leave the rest of the shark.
yeah.
for
So
their,
the funny thing
fish.
is though,
So
yeah, pretty
they're
much
dicks.
they're dicks.
Killer whales are they're not as bad as dolphins. Dolphins they get so much respect and they shouldn't. They are
So do
fucking-
otters.
Look them up, people. Look at what they do in gangs. because I don't want to say the word on here.
I low-key thought you said bear. I thought you said
No.
Maxine Waters. I was like, she's
No,
not a
no.
dolphin.
She's not a dolphin.
No, I'm just I would say look at otters too. They're also
Shout out to Auntie Maxine Waters.
Yeah, that's on the account right there.
But yeah, you do not like if you see a killer whale, you know you're safe. If you see a dolphin, they hump like human. They do not care. They will hump humans. They're disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Creatures. Just about as disgusting as this lady sniffing her own pee, saying, "This is where I deposit my urine." Bitch, you could pee in a bush.
Bear, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that once you actually put a shark on his back, it has a maneuver basically where their brain basically cuts off momentarily. So that's the reason why when killer whales found that out, they started doing that to great whites, which is why you usually only see it like ever so often that they'll actually catch one. Because the other thing is that when they die like that in such like a distress, it actually sends out like a scent signal that all the other ones in the area will see. So they leave from that ocean side.
What in the sci-fi?
Killer whales like to hunt for fun.
But
they hunt for fun.
It's animal facts.
Like they like to play around their food. Yeah.
Learn something
So that's
new
why
every day.
if you ever want to feel like, you know, stingrays deserve to get fucked up after they did. Just watch what killer. Like there's a video of killer whales just like literally going by a stingray and a stingray thinking like, oh, killer whale just whips it with its tail right at the end. Like,
oh yeah, they have some vicious ass little hunting facts. You know, every pod actually has a different style that they actually like hunt. So some hunt sharks, others hunt like different things, and all depends on who they're friends with.
And ones at SeaWorld hunt humans. I said it.
Shamu is a killer.
We're gonna talk about that. All right, so go back to the stupid list. Can we agree that this woman is stupid? Because you could. There's so many other options.
This smile looks like a smile you should give.
So here's my question though. So even if you do this and like lower your water bill so you don't flush, right? What do you do with it?
Right.
Because if you try to put it outside, it's
I don't know, but it looked like she drink it. Like look at that face.
Yeah, I know that she looks like she drink it.
Like you can tell by the way she smelled it, she was pleasantly like.
She was like, yeah.
It looked like she
cauliflower.
And that shit. Hold on, that first photo, it looked real murky. Like she ain't been drinking enough water.
Right. That's probably also.
I love how concerned you are about that.
I am concerned about this woman's health. Like she ain't drinking enough water.
Yeah, that's all bad. I'm just thinking like where does it go? Because otherwise,
you know, she likes to speak to the
down the tub drain probably. Because I mean, the tub drain doesn't cost you money.
Don't you have to get like detergent to clean that motherfucker up too? It's coming back to you either which way, and costs.
That again, this is the reason why it's so stupid. There are so many other options.
Yeah.
There's so many other things you could be doing.
I mean, because then like
it's
wouldn't
so
it be like a?
I'm going to the next one. I can't.
I don't know. Well, next one.
All right. This queen with a K, weird.
Must be a Karen.
Who didn't pay to check bags at the airport. We need to pack as much food as we can in our carry-on. So the only real way to get our clothes to Las Vegas is to wear all of them.
No, this bitch is not a queen. In fact, this bitch is a fucking airhead because one, it's called Southwest Airlines to get to Vegas. Like, and this ain't no promotional tip either. This is like, shit, you get 2 bags for free.
Hashtag not spawned.
Not sponsored at all. This is called, because I'm not going on Spirit because I want to live.
I ain't trying to be a Spirit yet.
Right. But you can eat pretty cheaply in Vegas if you just go to the buffets. The food might not be great, but it's food at that point.
But I guess, what are you going to Vegas for?
Right.
If you're packing other food,
do other questions.
If you're packing food and wearing all your clothes,
right.
First of all, I feel like TSA should turn you around and be like, no, because you wearing enough layers that now I think.
Do you have on 3 boots, man?
And your suitcase is like nothing but food, right?
It's like, can you not?
It's like, is this bitch wearing turquoise?
I just want to move on. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about this.
I was going to see the X-rays of her family in there. They were just like, is this nigga have on 5 shirts? It's like, why?
The woman who didn't.
This nigga got a pro club and a pro 5.
Man, how'd that work? It must be hot.
The woman who didn't believe in buying toilet paper. Okay, wait, let me read it out. Hold on.
Oh my God.
If I took a dump, then I also grabbed the soap, wipe myself down with it, and then rinse off the soap. I don't believe in spending money on something that you're just gonna throw away, such as toilet paper and paper.
Then buy a bidet, bitch.
Bidet. What is going on with the stupid?
You
Bidet
could just
ass.
like save up and buy a bidet and then be done with this. So my whole thing is, you said paper, toilet paper and paper towels. So how you clean up your kitchen?
Oh, right. Well,
How
you know
blow
what?
your nose? What do you do if your nose is running?
Right.
Reusable
Reusable
cloths.
cloths.
That I understand. Like you can have a reusable
Okay.
cloth.
True, but if
and-
you like you sick, you ain't trying to reuse.
But if
the
you only
cloth
got
for
reusable
that.
cloths, then that means you're gonna be
That's true.
using, detergent and stuff like that. Like I'm like, you gotta think beyond that. That's
So you gonna start disposing of your urine too?
I mean, man, what the heck? I don't want all that.
Bear, I didn't know you worked for a certain mega company. I ain't gonna say their name.
Don't say the name. Don't say the name.
Damn, man, damn. The call out.
Shit, like
That damn call out.
like people, if you can't use toilet paper, get a bidet. They're not that expensive. I just saw one on Amazon yesterday.
You can
for
put
like
it in
$30.
yourself. It ain't even
true.
hard to put in.
It's an easy hookup too. Like
Yeah.
you save money on not having to get toilet paper. That shit keeps your ass squeaky clean for whatever festivities you're trying to do later. Like you helping the environment, and you're not looking as dumb as this bitch does sitting on the toilet talking about, you use
How
soap.
does she
and
allow
rinse it
that
off.
picture to be put
Look how
out?
tiny that soap
Also,
is.
where does the water
Look how
come from?
tiny that
Yeah,
soap
that's
is.
too much.
For the bidet?
Well, no,
That's coming
but
through.
no. I'm for her. Like she says, she rinses it off. Does she basically take a shower every single time?
Pretty
she
much.
Well,
shits?
she's sitting right next to the tub.
Or does she just put her ass in there and then just rinse off?
She got ass cheeks in her shower.
Okay, I'm moving on to the next one. These are just getting weird. All right, the woman who hid in the park to watch yoga classes instead of paying for them. A specialty yoga class can cost about $10 to $20 per class. I'm not paying.
So here's
for
the
yoga.
thing. There is a place that
Granted, you
does
can
it
use
on
YouTube,
Palm
it's
Beach,
free.
like next to the beach. You can literally just walk up. I mean, straight up. It's actually.
No. I support this.
I wrote that one. I
message.
was like, all right, whatever.
Yoga's expensive. There is obviously YouTube. You can get it for free
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
But I support this message right here because this woman was like, you know what? Fuck a diet. She gonna sit up here and save some money because she actually is from 8 Mile type of shit. That's what she doing.
So, but also I want to transfer, like I like transferable skills and transferable things. I'm gonna say do the same thing at the gym. So instead of paying for a
Just
personal
take somebody
trainer,
else to work out.
find the buffest guy at the gym and just do everything they do.
And then take them out to eat afterwards.
Yeah.
Some niggas like to eat.
Don't take them out to eat.
If you want to go to a spin class, you don't even have to go to the spin class. You can always tell if you're on a cycle yourself or somewhere else by the music. Cheat code right there. You can hear the music anywhere in a gym. So if you say you about to pedal fast. You're just like pedal slow down. Like no, you ain't even got to be in there. You ain't got to hear that lady try to kill people and then off the bike.
Can I be honest though? Like I don't understand what spin
Yes,
classes
I want you
are
to be
for.
honest about where your staff. Technically, it's not good for your health. But where's your stash at, motherfucker? Be honest about that.
Stop recycling jokes.
Where your stash at, bitch?
We gotta save on the jokes.
No, but
I'm gonna
seriously
stop
though,
recycling when you grow one. Damn.
what's the point of them? Like you're gonna ride on a bike anyway, so why do you need a class to ride on a?
Some people just need
It's
motivation.
supposed to get your heart rate up, but a lot of like Olympic cyclists and people who do that shit for a sport say it's so bad for your health because you shouldn't be pedaling that fast and then getting off the bike, standing, stretching, doing all that shit, and then getting back on and going because it's literally killing you.
Oh damn!
And you're too stupid to realize it. You're like, oh, I'm losing so much weight, and like it's like, yeah, we didn't put you in a sweaty room that's stuffy as hell.
Yeah.
Probably little to no AC.
Yep.
It's dark as shit. Somebody yelling at you, and then we telling you, hey, get up, you're being lazy and shit like that. Bitch, fuck you.
That's true.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Sound like some
Dying
slavery to me.
for some bullshit. cycling.
Saying low-key.
Hey, you could be like on the low, you could be pedaling for the electricity.
Straight up. You like the resistance on these bikes?
What if that's-
new?
Conspiracy theory. Cycle classes are just using you to power
You know
their
what?
gym.
If that's the case, that would actually be very funny. Are they very cheap for cycling classes? Because that would make sense.
Hey, and that's
That
a
is a
hack.
Right.
That is a hack. So gyms, pay
Man.
us.
You can even make people feel good about it too. He's like, you see these lights outside? You're powering that. You're doing
You know what,
it.
James? Hold on. That is my million. That right there
That's
is
the hack,
the
ain't it?
$1 million nigga scheme
That's
of the
the
day.
hack right there.
That is the. So
We're
listen
gonna
here,
interject
Oh, here we
it.
go.
Yeah, we're gonna interject it. Listen here, people. So, like we've been saying, it's hard to start a business, people. Especially, it's hard to start a business and keep the lights on. But we can get some dumb motherfuckers to help us do this. And exactly how do we do this? We're gonna do is soul cycling. Yes, we gotta spend a chunk of change to get the bikes, but don't worry, we can just take some old school ones and we gotta really be hooked up to anything. But these dumb motherfuckers
It
don't
pays
know
for
that
itself.
shit. So you're gonna have them come in, and every bike is hooked up to the electricity, something. So your bill, maybe even solar panels. So then your bill really is just like low. And if you want some solar panels, we got the homie Concept. He got the hookup on them. So then,
Since when?
bitch, shut the fuck
Where
up,
you getting this
bitch.
information
Yeah,
from?
you got the one number in your phone.
Do you want to
get?
do you want $1 million or not? Do you want $1 million or not?
I want to.
Then shut the fuck up. I'm trying to help you. Shit. If you've never learned anything from me, shut the fuck up. So then after you do all this shit, right? Then you're gonna hire your loudest friend who's in shape and willing to yell at people for whatever reason on a bike. And that bike, it's like on 2-speed. They ain't even going, like, resistance is little, and just yelling at people. I bet you money you're gonna have all the white people in your neighborhood eating that shit up. And I'm saying neighborhood because shit everywhere is getting gentrified anyway. So white people love Soul Cycle, especially if it's a minority business owner too. Ooh, we're gonna be making money, niggas. We got you. So come to us. We will help you set it up, get your business plan and everything. But I tell you right now, don't snitch. Because if you snitch, Bear gonna fuck you up. He got plenty of kids across the US to do it. And a few in Japan. He got enough to do it. So, and these kids are hungry. They ain't ate in like 3 days. And they need some clothes too. And they will take some shit from you. So if you don't want some shit like that to happen, you shut the fuck up and don't run your mouth. We trying to keep the electricity on. Like, we telling you right now, free labor. And you ain't got to do shit for it at all. Think about it. Have you ever seen the lights off in a Soul Cycle place? Nope.
That's true, though.
There you go. Exactly.
Like, I'm actually thinking about it. That's very true.
Exactly. So therefore, the $1 million nigga scheme is find you some idiots in your neighborhood, some easy bikes to set up, and there you go with some speakers. And they gonna pay your every bill you got. Light, rent, obviously, because they gotta pay to be there. Your light bill gonna be practically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you can even have Pookie down the street set up your electricity, so it's like bypassing everything they make you pay.
You know, this is probably the one idea I might actually get behind.
Thank you, bitch.
Just work this one.
All right. I agree.
That's cool still.
Yeah, I honestly think that
that
could
in a
work.
successful.
Honestly, I could see that.
That is successful.
There
That's
you
pretty
go.
good.
You could be making money in no time.
Right.
Yeah, and
Boom.
in fact, if you could actually do that, and if you for some reason produce more electricity than you use, you can actually sell that back to the city.
Hey, exactly. We could be powering the whole city. We can literally have our own.
You're powering your block. You're
based
powering
off of
your
white
block.
people.
Good job.
Based, like, think about it. And then you have spokespeople like Kim Kardashian and shit talk about it on social media. Like, oh my God, this shit is so fabulous. And like, yes, bitch, yes, queen, it is. And you just sitting there like, oh, you dumb motherfucker. It's just counting your money. 101, 102. That's all it is. Yeah.
Well, that was a good segment. That was a good,
Very classic
nigga scheme. I actually have to appreciate that
Very
one.
classic.
At least it's not a pyramid scheme.
This time.
This time.
All right. Next one. The woman who did house chores at night to lower the electric bill.
That is
Power and
smart.
electricity is cheaper between midnight and about 5 a.m. in the morning. That's not. First
It's
of all,
true
I
to the time of
didn't
year.
know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it depends on the
Like,
time period, but yeah, that's true.
When I first moved out here, and it was like in the middle of COVID, and I was waiting to get a job, and I was like, shit, bad time to move. But also, I just knew that if I washed my clothes at night, it was gonna be very cheap. So like, I'd walk around here in the dark by myself before I got my dog. Now I don't, because he hard as hell to see at night and he like to jump on you. But yeah, I'll wash my clothes late at night, and that's during the winter or the summer. Then during the winter, excuse me, you have to do it early in the morning in order for it to be like little to nothing, for it to be cheaper. So it's like vice versa. It depends on the time of year. So, and
Yeah.
this is a black woman, so she knew exactly what she's talking about too.
Yeah, and
Yep.
this I like that the only non-white person so far had the most sensible thing.
Well, no, the
so
other
far.
black person had
There was another black person. Did I miss them?
recycling gifts. The very first one.
Oh, that was the first one. I blanked her
Yeah, I
out.
played too. I was like, oh, I forgot about her. Whoops.
Oh, my bad.
That's the hand-me-down lady. All right.
All right, next one. The woman who poured leftover sauces back in the bottle. Girl, you just made us look bad. If it doesn't get all drunk up, I pour it back. If it doesn't get all slopped up, I put it back in this container. Oh, and it's literally a picture of her putting, what is that, ranch back? First of all, fuck
Bruh.
ranch.
Hey, don't talk shit about ranch like that, all right?
I honestly, there's not.
You gluten intolerant bitch. Don't you
I
ever
just
say
don't-
anything bad
no.
about ranch.
Why is that a bad thing? Why is me being gluten intolerant or gluten sensitive?
Because you
like
got
a
obvious
bad thing?
weaknesses. You have obvious weaknesses. Bread will kill you one day.
It's not gonna kill me. It just hurts a little. My God.
It hurts a lot more than a little. You know what?
But
I'm gonna
no,
get you some
going back
double
to
stuffed
this
crust
guy,
pizza from Papa John's.
It's just to spite me.
Oh
Oh
no.
my God, you're fucking
All right.
evil. But this woman is actually
Yeah,
gross.
that's gross.
Like,
God, like think of the kids that she probably has, and then the motherfuckers is double dipping. Like kids be like
Not
this.
just double.
They dip it.
ugh.
And go, and I'm like, and then take their fingers and shit like that. Like, bitch, kids do finger painting with food. Like, no, you're not doing this.
Mm-mm.
I
can't, no,
give me
and-
your card, boo.
Yeah,
Give me your card.
you gotta take
'cause
that
you
one.
can't-
It's broke.
I'm just gonna move on from that one. That actually did gross me out. This guy who took his family of 6 to a buffet only got 3 plates and paid the bill with a bag of spare change.
Wow.
Hold up.
Wow. See, I would hate
Hold
you
on.
already at the beginning, at the end, because of like the fucking bag of spare change. We really gonna do this?
My question though is, did they not charge per person?
Yeah, that's the one thing that I'm trying to think about. I'm like, where is this buffet where they
All right,
charge per plate?
wait. Mookie's, what you got?
First of all, you gotta go to hometown buffet, and you lie and tell them your kid is 9, even though that motherfucker was 32. And then after you do that shit, and then, or in some cases, you even had the kids go to the bathroom and say, "Oh, my other son is like 9, but he's in the bathroom," and shit like that. So you really only paying like $10-$20. But if you pay with spare change in a bag for some food, I'm not even a waiter. I've never been in the waiting industry. I will punch you
Straight
for a
up.
waiter. That is some bitch nigga shit. Like, don't you do that. Especially if you're black. You cannot do that as a black person because they already think we don't tip.
I'm about to say he got
So it's bad enough, and he probably didn't need a
got the
tip.
bottle somewhere.
He looks so
man,
proud.
He was like, yeah, I set it up.
Man, hey, Bear, whatever he using on his forehead and parts of his head, you should use that on
I don't
yours.
need that. No, we got
He ain't got no
we got the
hairline.
horizon going on over here.
Hey
so it's all right.
man, we trying to get you to shine like you a disco ball. Like
Yeah, I
come
got the
on.
wax in the back.
I like the matte look. I like Bear with the matte look.
Matte Black.
Like that matte
That's
black. No, but he looks so proud, and I hate that how proud he
Yeah.
looks. Like
God.
I just
And hold on, I'm
gonna
not
go
trying to
no
be
there.
mean, but that family is kind of big. It only be on spare change food. Like, I'm
Right.
sorry, with 3 plates. Like, damn, that's like college style. Like, that's some shit we would have done in college. Like, hey,
Fuck it. Next.
but we
I
still
just-
wouldn't have paid with spare change.
I can't. Next. The dude who warmed up food in his hot tub. People probably use their microwave every day, and that adds up to almost $40 a month.
in the hot
It
tub.
really don't. It really don't.
How
If
much?
you use
How
your
often?
microwave every day, you don't know how to
You
cook.
don't know how to cook.
And clearly this
Obviously.
motherfucker
Yeah.
don't. And hold on, the cheap and easy way to do it is really, if you're trying to heat up food, is you basically just take the hot water, you take the water, let it run hot, then you put the food on top of that.
Straight up.
That's all
But-
I'm saying.
But the thing is, my question is, how often are you using your hot tub that
Yeah,
That's
that
your
doesn't
cheap
equate.
option.
Well,
I
this
feel like he
motherfucker
just
eating
like trying to
soup
show
right
off his hot
now,
tub.
so
That's what it's
bro,
like.
this is some level. This is some bare
Is
level
it?
shit of him eating. Yes, because you've had knockoff Cocoa Puffs with just water.
Okay.
Okay, this is some you level
That's
shit.
different though. That's because I didn't have milk.
No, it's not, sir. It's
No,
not.
because it's like because
You
this
can
is
eat
like
it
I
dry.
didn't.
Yes, you can eat it dry, meaning you have the knockoff Cocoa Puffs dry and then a
I
cup
did
of
not want to
water.
eat it dry.
Don't
I
mix
did
the
that
two.
because I wanted
You
it.
mixed the
It was all
two.
it was. This is different.
Bro, you been to
Huh?
prison, haven't you?
No,
You went to prison,
no, I've
haven't
been
you?
I've
You
been
went to
into prison before, but not in prison.
Your,
You know, not in prison.
your food habits seem real
Well, you know, I
prison.
was grew up by my dad, so same extent, right?
You talking? You're sitting there like, yeah, it tastes like chocolate. It's like, no, that shit tastes like water,
it tastes
bro.
like water. Water and chocolate.
Tastes like watery chocolate.
You didn't waterboard it. The knockoff Cocoa Puffs. It tastes like chocolate.
All right, fuck it. Next, I can't. The man who raided the fridge at work for other people's leftovers to bring home as dinner. Now, I don't like to eat leftovers from the fire station. Okay, she's right. I mean, why would you want to?
Right.
But
That's just theft.
And when somebody can't cook,
That's just
these
theft.
dudes-
the thing is, though, it's like if you have leftovers, like I eat my leftovers. Like if I put it back in the fridge, I am intending to eat it later.
Does he ask them that he's
How
gonna be
dare
taking
you?
their leftovers, or
This
is
is
it
some
just
real
his
nigga
own?
shit. And how you know it's some real nigga shit is this nigga still got a clip for his cell phone.
Oh no! Oh no! I didn't think
Nigga,
that.
you this big with a clip cell phone
Ah.
and a tucked in like t-shirt and some khakis. Like, come on.
and let's be serious. That looks like a nice house.
No. Peep game.
Shit.
Look, she said I don't want to eat leftovers from the fire station, right? So this nigga's a firefighter, and you gonna still be taking fucking people's leftovers and shit?
And they make good money.
Look
Look
at
at the house. They make good money.
And not only do they
cheap
make
and
good
then
money,
dumb.
because he's an emergency, like a first responder, like they get like discounts on a lot of like everything basically.
And that life insurance is nice too.
He should not be on
Yeah,
this list. This is some kind of shit.
Girl, you better not sign a prenup. That's all I
Man.
know. Cause damn, this nigga cheap.
Oh my
You get a
god.
dime.
Next, the lady who found an
Oh.
innovative way to use her hair
Oh.
for dental hygiene.
No,
So she got
wait.
her own floss.
Wait,
gross.
no. It's
oh,
about as bad as the other people who share
That's-
their dental floss.
That's
Like,
pretty much just as bad. Yeah, that's pretty much bad.
wait, well, my question is, how does it not break?
I don't know.
Like, is your hair
I
that
doubt it.
sturdy? Also,
No.
did you shampoo before you took it off to do that?
That's what I want to know.
No.
Probably not.
There's so,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy that you're flossing because
Hey, she looked like she let her dog kiss her in the mouth.
that's why she's
That's why she's
flossing.
flossing.
This coming from a man that lets his dog.
I do not let my dog kiss me in the mouth.
You've
Hell
done it
no.
on camera. I
done
will
it
see
on
if I
camera.
can find the clip.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. This is just gross. I'm just gonna skip it. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do it.
And finally, the couple who had a BYOB wedding.
Hey, that's actually smart. And they also
They're
bring
all
out
bringing
food.
their own
The food now is wrong.
and they're also bringing their food.
The BYOB I can't get because not everybody want to share their drink. Like, especially in COVID times.
There are weddings like that already. Like there, where the bar, you can bring as much liquor as you want, or you can buy it from the bar at the wedding.
Yeah.
But and then the other thing is that they do is that there's usually a caveat of like you can bring your own liquor, but you can't bring your own like mixer. So you have to get a mixer from them if you want a mixer.
Or just straight up.
But the fact that I gotta bring my own food, like
I'm busting in there then. And
I
them
just-
seem very happy to do it. No, bitch.
no, they're not happy to do it. I promise.
Why does her hair look like she ain't never been satisfied in her life?
Just in any way, just no satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
We're not talking sexually. We're just talking with zero satisfaction period.
Zero.
Uh,
This woman practices in the mirror how to ask to speak to the manager. That's the type of hair that she got.
I can't, man. I
All
fucking
bad.
can't.
Yeah, you know her kids hide from her when she go out in public.
I can't. I mean, to be honest though, like
She try to talk her way into a discount.
To be honest though,
she do.
For this list, and this is part of the reason I don't like BuzzFeed. Like this feels like a fizzled.
BuzzFeed, bitch.
That's what I said. BuzzFeed.
You said BuzzFeed.
Whatever. I don't like about BuzzFeed.
Say it with your chest next time.
Is that this isn't like there are other things they could have ended with. This doesn't seem as bad as like literally recycling the sauce on their plate.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That should have been number one. Yeah.
That should have been the one that's like, yeah, this is the grossest. Here's number 19.
No, and the people using dental floss for like random, like reusing
their own dental floss.
Hold on, go back to the lady with the soap, the shit soap. Because the lady with the shit soap, look how tiny the piece of soap is. She's trying to pick up and wipe her ass.
That's how cheap you are. If you're that cheap that you're literally using like, don't get me wrong. I've been that poor where you got to make the Irish Spring last until but damn, it is. And then for those of you who can't see, like it is the size of maybe
the size of a pill.
Yeah, like it's the size of a monostat.
It's like she cut the like corner of like the corner of basically like the soap. And was like, I'm use just to wipe my ass. Like, no, bitch, you don't want to see that. Like, no.
I mean, at least she wiping her ass. At least she cleaning her ass. I mean,
I guess.
Are you really cleaning it with that amount of soap? Like, how much shit get it? Like, you know, she got to really, really clean with her like fingernails, because how much shit be in the fingernails?
Now, what I was gonna do next was like ask you about your hacks, but
I'm more disgusted.
I was thinking. I honestly thought this list was gonna go a lot differently.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, oh, instead of meatballs, use hot dogs and
you might have to screen check that one next time, fam, because I don't know about that. That was more just how gross can it get.
The thing was, I wanted like the rawness of our reaction, and I got it. I mean,
you got it. I don't know if that's what you
want.
Next
time, you need to put a condom over our reaction and make sure the shit ain't that bad.
Next time,
we ain't trying to raw dog everything. Yeah, we ain't trying to raw dog everything.
That's my bad.
You swallowing this pill? Shit.
I guess the question here is, I guess compared to, I don't think we do anything that's that bad compared to these people, but is there anything close? Like, I can't think of anything that I do that would be that. Those aren't even hacks. Except the electricity one. The electricity one, I will give you that.
The other classes would also something be like, all right.
So like, true. Or like, so like for me, or like I've got the habit from my mom, or my mom's house, because she always did it, and I guess I just picked it up somehow. So I've always preferred ketchup in a bottle. So anytime I go out to like fast food, I'm like, I don't ever get the ketchup because I'm like, I got it in a bottle. But I have to get it because of my mom, because she likes hers in a packet, right? Mm-hmm. So like in the house there, we'll have like a big thing of like ketchup. I got that. Right? We got like a big, like a little thing of ketchup. So then at my house right now, out here, they don't ask you if you want ketchup in your bag. They just give it to you. So while everybody's going through this ketchup package shortage, I got enough right now to run a restaurant of just like packaged ketchup. So I'm waiting on my mom to get here to like eat it. So I'm like, I got plenty of ketchup in here. It's like literally like the container is like this big in the fridge. It's literally meant for like probably like butter or some shit like that. It is just nothing but like ketchup all into the like literally. I open the door and ketchup falls out. That's how much ketchup is in here. That's a life hack. I ain't got to pay for. I didn't pay for it. I got it for free. Shit.
But that's at least a good like wholesome.
That's a decent
life
one.
Hack.
That's pretty good. We got the same thing on ours,
but
so I can totally respect that one. You got the sauce that you use. Like,
I do the same. I do the same thing with plastic forks and stuff, because if I'm gonna eat at home, I'm just gonna use one of mine and wash it, so I'm not like polluting. But also, like, I realize that the value of having plastic stuff, like if you have guests over that, especially now that are kind of scared with COVID still and whatever, you can be like, oh, here you go.
Concept. When you come out here to visit, I'm making you have 1 cup of plastic plastic fork.
See, I can't stand your black ass.
I don't know where your lips
stand your ass.
I don't know where your lips
stand your ass.
I don't know where your mouth been. Like,
I can't stand you.
You got that mustache that says I suck dick for a living.
I can't stand you.
That's too
I
good.
can't stand you. You know what? I'd make a lot more money.
I didn't say you were good.
Fuck, damn.
You gotta cover them teeth.
I'm done.
That's definitely Patreon.
What other life hacks do you
definitely
have?
Patreon.
What other life hacks do you have?
Well, you know, if you ever order out,
can't.
then you always get free
Cover your
containers.
teeth, people. Cover your teeth. That's the life hack I have right now. If you suck your dick, cover.
Stop. Cut it.
Got it.
What other life hacks y'all got? Cause that, yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure everybody do this one. You roll up the tube for the toothpaste, just to make sure you get everything out, and then you just go get a new one. Is that like a normal thing though?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of squeeze mine and like move it up.
Not for Derek. that was something that like Derek and I have petty ass arguments.
Because you are both petty individuals, and I love it.
Funny.
But it's because he literally just squeezes it from like the top, and now I have to go back and go from the bottom. Started from the bottom.
Yeah,
now
gotta do it like
it's
a
an
yogurt.
hour later.
Hey, don't act like you don't like touching the bottom. So don't act like you like
I love touching the bottom.
You are
but...
a bottom bitch. So I'm gonna try it. I'm just hurting your feelings today.
I don't have feelings with you anymore.
Damn, boo, it's like that. You just gonna break up with me on the podcast? Damn, see what I'm
on a podcast that I
fucking serious? Yes.
Yeah.
And people, take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe while you're listening. Cause rate us 5 stars, but still, like this nigga is breaking up with me on the podcast.
Wow.
You know what?
Lightning
man?
bolt through the heart.
I hope somebody steals your last sticky note at work. That's what I hope. That somebody comes up and take your last sticky note without telling you.
Wow. I mean, that's actually happened. Let's be serious.
All your pens just stop working, and you got to get up and go get new.
I hope all your clothes has like one loose strand of fabric.
That's messed up.
Hey, you got an electric toothbrush?
No.
I was about to say, I hope that shit dies out and you made the stroke.
I hope your dreads unlock.
Shit, man, that'd be a miracle. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
I hope overnight your mustache grow, but then it just like falls off in the shower.
Shower alopecia.
Showerpecia. Stupid.
I hope your next dream comes true, but then it turns out to be a beautiful nightmare.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
shit.
productive.
I hope you get good news tomorrow and then somebody ruins it for you the next day.
Oh my god. I hope Watson leaves a skid mark in your underwear.
That's all that.
Shit, man. I hope they never let Bear out of jail.
That's what he's hoping too. No child support when you're in prison.
They'll never find me in here.
Oh, shit. Hey, Bear, I hope nobody ever put anything on your books
That's
either.
fine. They don't even know I'm here. They're not going to.
No commissary for your bitch ass. No commissary.
No ramen for you.
Hey, Bear gonna be the type. Hey, Bear, you the type that while you in jail, you be twerking on the yard, don't you?
That's the other guy. No idea.
Who's that?
It's the other guy.
God. Toot that thing up, mommy wants you roll. Once you pop like
Why we start getting it as soon as you start saying, all right, yeah.
Hey, I hope when you pop lock it, like Bear, I hope when you pop lock it, instead of dropping it, you just fall.
Pop, flop, and flop. It's like, damn. It's like, damn.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Yeah. Like,
But you know what though? I going back to life hacks and shit. Honestly, I'm just grossed out by those, and I don't have. I honestly I think I was thinking
some people
way too wholesome. This is the first time I could say I was way too wholesome.
You like, it
For
wasn't that
video.
bad. It wasn't that bad.
Oh God, no. Man.
That shit.
Like I said, we were really trying to give y'all hacks. Like we were really trying to give y'all things that were useful, but they took it.
They took it.
Left.
They crushed it.
Like they
You know what?
took it.
And for that whole experience we had to go through, I'm gonna say this, Bear. I hope your prison boo's still your favorite candy in your sweater.
Okay, well, that's our podcast for today. We're gonna end on that.
All right.
You don't have a story about Bear. You don't have.
That is the
nothing?
story about Bear today.
That is sorry about that. Damn you, prison mate.
Shit.
Oh my God! So rate us 5 stars, like, comment, subscribe.
Be nice to the bitches. If you didn't learn anything, shut the fuck up. Swim. Don't
Tell
swim.
no one I'm here.
Motherfuckers like to say dry and not ashy. Don't get lost in the sauce unless it's SpaghettiOs.
Don't reuse your sauce either.
Hey, don't. If I come to your house and that bottle of ranch says it's been in existence since 1985, I'm gonna boot that shit so fucking far, it's gonna go back into the future. Like, we ain't gonna do this shit. Like, Doc Brown is not gonna bring that shit back, all right? And if your kid's having a fucked up future for the second movie, we gonna fuck that shit up too. Cause no, you deserve that shit. If I find out you doing some stupid shit like that, I will haunt your dreams from a distance, bitch.
And with that, thank you all for watching and thank you all for listening. We will catch you next time. Bye.